Ben Miller here. I want to get an exclusive interview with NWL KC champion Dak Draper before his big match on Saturday. He just got out of a meeting with President Major Baisden at NWL headquarters. So let's try to get a word with him. Hey Dak, real quick. I wanted to try to talk to you about the match with Blaine Meeks. Hey, are you going to keep dodging the question like you dodged Blaine Meeks?
Blaine Meeks is the biggest waste of time I've had since I moved to Kansas City. Don't become the second biggest waste of time.
We run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? KC, we run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? What you screaming out? What you talking about? What you screaming about? Fight KC, everybody say, fight KC, come on, fight KC, what you screaming out? Fight KC, what you talking about? Fight KC, come on, fight KC. What you talking about?
Wow, Ben. I'm uncomfortable just watching that. I can't even imagine what it was like to be in your shoes with that interaction with our Kansas City champion, Dak Draper.
Marty, let me tell you, not only was it uncomfortable watching it, rewatching it, I was living it, obviously, and it was borderline assault, let's be honest about it. And maybe it was my fault, I picked the wrong opportunity to talk to the Kansas City champion, and I paid the price for it, but
You know what? Let's move on.
Yes,
we have
please.
so much more to talk about than Dak Draper.
And we got a great hour of pro wrestling action lined up for all you fans at home, starting with Jet Royal taking on High on Life, Ken Dharma.
In our next matchup, Mike Outlaw takes on Niles Plonk with Belvedere and Red Cloud.
That's right, and in our main event, a huge one, Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez takes on the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt.
I am so excited to see this next matchup. Jet Royal. He's been proving himself as a singles competitor while his brother Jax has been sidelined with an injury.
Absolutely. Jet Royal has really stepped up his game as a singles competitor over these last few weeks. Everywhere we go, it seems Jet Royal's on the card. He's picking up wins. So I wonder what that's going to mean for his chances to get a shot at the Kansas City heavyweight champion.
Let's head down to the ring.
All right, wrestling fans, welcome to another hour of NWL Wrestling. I'm Ben Miller, sitting here with Ryan McGillicuddy, and there is the king of karma himself, High on Life, Ken Dharma.
The most flexible man in professional wrestling. Also the happiest guy. Look at him out there. He looks rough. You know why he's happy.
He resides on a higher plane. Weighing 169 pounds, he is the most flexible wrestler in the world today. This is High on Life, Ken Dharma.
You always want to interrupt Midnight Guthrie. Every single time.
The announcer of the week, I interrupt them all. Ken Dharma is so happy when he looks out to see the crowd because he knows how much better he is than everyone else sitting out there, how much better looking, how much more flexible. I mean, what isn't he better than most people in life?
Here comes one half of the Royal Blood Tag Team. Jet Royal is going to take on High on Life Ken Dharma in what should be an exciting one-on-one and a high-flying contest.
Jet Royal. Jet Royal is obviously taking on a new path here with the injury to his brother Jax. He goes around basically teaming with different people and also making himself as a singles wrestler. So we know about this guy's ability, his high-flying ability. So it's going to be interesting to see how much he evolves while Jax is out of injury as a singles competitor against the likes of people like Ken Dharma. Hey, I was saying finally nice things about Jet Royal. I think that can suffice for anything Midnight Guthrie has to say.
So who is going to have the advantage in this match, Ryan? Is it going to be the more high-flying prowess? Because make no mistake about it, Ken Dharma can fly himself. I mean, this guy is skilled on the ground and through the air, or is it going to be Jet Royal, the more high-flying of the two competitors?
Well, I mean, the experience factor goes to Ken Dharma. I mean, Ken Dharma's been around. He's been around the world. He's gone to Japan. He's gone to Korea. This is a guy that knows exactly what he's doing internationally. He's had so many different people train him in different countries. He has just a world of experience over Jet. But Jet has the ability, that big playing ability in any other sport, where he can just bust open anything at any time with one of his high-flying maneuvers. So I'm going to have to give it to Ken Dharma, but I don't know. Jet continues to surprise me as a singles competitor.
Nice kip up by Jet Royal. Jet Royal has been very impressive over the last few weeks as a singles competitor, and one has to wonder, what is Major Baisden thinking when he's watching this type of matchup? Could we eventually see a cruiserweight type of title situation, especially when we have some of the best high flyers in the planet right here in the NWL?
Well, that's interesting you bring that up, Ben, because I don't know exactly what I should consider, because some of these guys in today's world can go out there and win the heavyweight championship at any moment. I mean, this has been proven for decades now. So in some ways, I don't know if a cruiserweight championship is even necessary for guys like these two in the ring right now.
Look at Ken Dharma trying to find an innovative escape to this arm wringer that Jet Royal has. Beautiful bridge up by the flexible Ken Dharma. Nice arm reversal on the arm wringer, turning it around. Wrist lock here, snaps the arms back, tries for a clothesline. Jet Royal moves through, and a beautiful drop kick right on the button by the hyphen. A little mugging there for the camera by Jet Royal.
Sportsmanship, please. No, look, that's what I'm saying. Right out of nowhere, you get that drop kick. Jet is liable to do that at any moment, and that momentum can always go his way.
Getting the crowd solidly behind him. A raucous crowd here in the Scottish Rite Temple tonight. Shoulder block right to the midsection by Jet Royal. Jet Royal up and over. Hits the far side. Dharma tries to pick him up. Head scissors takeover by Jet Royal.
Look at that. And that again, listen, Ken Dharma is off. He's off his feet right now. He's sort of woozy out there. He doesn't understand the momentum. And maybe he took this kid lightly. Maybe he thinks he's a tag guy. He's not going to be able to hang with me. But look at this.
Oh, super kick right on the point of the jaw.
You deserve a choice. We're here to give it to you.
This is X1051.
More music, less talk, all day. 105-minute nonstop X blocks at 8 a.m., noon, and 4 p.m. You and us together. A new alternative for Kansas City.
X1051.
Jet Royal floors Ken Dharma.
I don't really know if I like this mean mugging, whatever he's doing to the crowd here. Does he think he's funny? He's taken away from his match with Ken Dharma. I think it's disrespect.
One thing's for sure, much like Ken Dharma, your favorite in Ken Dharma, Jet Royal is very confident in his abilities and likes to put that on display any chance he can get. He's a little bit of a showboater, but it's helped him in singles competition, and Ken Dharma taking advantage of Jet Royal taking too much time to get to that top rope.
I was going to say, did it help him there? He got caught.
Did he just swat him where I think he swatted him? Anyways, Ken Dharma going for a top rope superplex. Oh, it drags him off the top rope with authority. That left arm got draped across the top rope.
You know, Ben, everyone deserves a good spanking every once in a while. This thing is basically like 7, 8 years old, so, I mean, I think he deserves that kind of punishment. But look at Ken Dharma going to work now. And this is what happens when you like to make faces to the crowd and sort of disrespect your opponent. Ken Dharma gets the upper hand.
One thing I don't, it's really working down over that left arm and shoulder of Jet Royal. One thing I don't think we've talked about as far as High on Life is concerned is that he has extensive international experience. Like you said at the beginning of this match, I mean, he's spent a lot of time in the Dragon Gate promotion in Japan, and it shows every time he's in the ring. This guy's a well-traveled wrestler, and he may pick up a victory, small package. roll up there. Nice clothesline by Ken Dharma.
And just when it looks like Jet Royal's coming back, there goes Dharma.
Great opening contest here in this first hour of NWL Wrestling. Nice cravat. Look at that cravat. Nice and tight there.
Nice.
Flips him over.
Continuing to work over that left arm of Jet Royal. And this is one of the best tactics you can do if you're Ken Dharma. Take Jet Royal off his feet, wear him down, don't let him climb to the top rope and do anything on shooting star press or anything else that guy can bring out of his bag of tricks.
Hard forearm strike. Dharma will not release the hold on that left arm and shoulder. Jet Royal trying to fight his way out of it. And now Dharma DDTs that arm. That could pop his shoulder right out of socket. Dharma going for a cover here, stacks him up.
Over.
2! Only gets a 2 count.
If he would have just held onto that middle rope, he would have had it.
Of course, there you go, advocating cheating once again.
Always trying to win. You're always trying to get that extra edge, Ben. Come on. Maybe Ken Dharma should have been doing his namaste there, letting Jet get a couple punches in.
Really wrenching down once again on that arm and shoulder. Ken Dharma relentless on the attack. Maybe he's trying to put him on the shelf with his brother Jax. Nice chin breaker. Oh, swift kick to the midsection. Then again to the shoulder right there. Going for that clothesline. Jet Royal with a forearm right across the jaw. Make that 2.
Come on, Ken.
Seems like Jet Royal is really feeding off this crowd here. Ducks over, pulls the foot out. Nice move by the quick Jet Royal.
What you don't
Springboards
want.
back in the ring. Goes for a moonsault. Misses the moonsault.
Come on, Ken.
Dharma, Ace Crusher. Ace Crusher catches Dharma. 1, 2, no.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And look at that. The wherewithal from Ken Dharma to kick out of that. I thought any other man would have been 1, 2, 3 right there.
Jet Royal feeling the momentum from the crowd here, looking to try to pull away Ken Dharma. Ken Dharma still got a lot of fight and a double thrust to the throat by High on Life.
That
what is he doing
works.
here?
Planning him.
Boy, for that body slam. He's eyeing that top turnbuckle. What is he going for here? Could be that, there it is, that he could be going for that headstand moonsault. And Jet Royal kicks him right, looked like he caught him. Glancing blow right across the chin. What is he going for here? Jet Royal far away. Look how far away he's from Ken Dharma. 450. It was springboards. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Jet Royal has put away Ken Dharma.
That was 14, 15 feet away. How did that even happen?
Jet Royal once again showing his high flying ability. And he picks up another singles victory here in the NWL. Wow, what a move by Jet Royal to pick up the victory.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the singles career now of Jet Royal continues to get some impressive victories now over Ken Dharma. And look at him, still having some fun out here. I don't know, I think he should be a little bit more respectful against Jet.
This is ACH, and you're watching NWL.
All right, wrestling fans, here we go with singles competition on NWL TV. And it's the wine connoisseur himself, Niles Plonk.
There's the best butler ever, and then there's the worst butler ever. I'll let you decide who it is, Ben. But the greatest wine connoisseur that pro wrestling has ever seen, Niles Plonk is here.
Introducing first, accompanied by his butler Belvedere, and a man by stipulation still employed by him, the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud from Napa Valley, California, weighing 210 pounds. This is a connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
How long are we going to suffer? How long has the Lakota Warrior been under the employment, if you will, or trapped? Here we go. Mike Outlaw's coming to the ring, and this is one guy who I know will try to put a beat down on the wine connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
From Weston, St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 220
Belvedere. Belvedere's walking around with a neck brace. He can't do his proper butler jobs. So of course now, Red Cloud has to stay until Belvedere is 100% healthy.
Belvedere is 100% healthy. No, he is. But unfortunately, Niles has been the wool over the eyes of the Dakota Warrior Red Cloud and trapped him in the stipulation of a contract. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I hope it ends soon. Sooner than later.
Red Cloud's a horrible butler. He always has that scowl on his face. He gets some of the cork shards into the wine when he tries to uncork these things. I mean, things that he could be so much more refined about. He's horrible.
Why don't you go work for Niles Plonk and show Lakota Warrior how it's done? Relieve him of his duties.
Hey, Niles Plonk, we have shared many a thought over a nice chilled bottle of dry white wine.
Drank wine out of a bottle. Bag for you. Niles Plonk with a hard right hand to the face and an elbow to the top of the head. Like Outlaw putting the brakes on. How long is this stipulation going to go on? Are we going to see this another 6 months? Give
Look
me a
at
break.
that. You see Belvedere there. His neck hurts.
We all know that's a ruse.
He got attacked by Red Cloud, and therefore you got to pay the consequences. You know what happens.
He got pushed.
Come on.
Going for a backslide. Almost got Niles Plonk looking. Now nice hip toss takeover.
Red Cloud, like I said, he just stands over there all upset. Oh, man. Face plant for him. Red Cloud just doesn't understand what it takes to be a nice, high-standing member of society. I mean, obviously.
Mike Outlaw starting off with fire here against Niles Plonk. Mike Outlaw is saying there are no timeouts in wrestling. Oh, and he got suckered in, just like Dakota Warrior, to the ploy of Niles Plonk.
Come on, Niles.
The crowd is chanting beer at the wine connoisseur. Look at Mike Outlaw up and over, a beautiful drop kick. Connects right with the chest.
Come on, Red Cloud, help him out. See, Red Cloud should be there, pumping him up, rubbing the shoulders, telling him, you got it, boss. But no, he just stands there all mad.
He wants nothing to do with, look at him. Now he needs the assistance. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. He's saying, go ahead. I am not going to stand in your way of beating the tar out of Niles Plonk.
Belvedere has the spine to stand there and go face-to-face with Outlaw. That's something Red Cloud can learn something about. Come on, Niles. Quick work of this guy.
Ramming it face first into that turnbuckle.
The NWL is brought to you by Flying Monkey Beer, doing things that are fun with people who are cool since 1996. And by The Windy Wine Company, fun wines, good times. Also by Local Pig, located just east of City Market, a whole animal butcher shop featuring locally sourced animals raised outdoors with no hormones or antibiotics.
Almost got the 3 count there.
You know, if Red Cloud was doing his duty, he'd get over there, he would distract the referee, allow Belvedere and Niles to double team Outlaw, get the victory, go home with the winner's pay. That's what you do.
Now look at Niles dropping that elbow right to the base of the neck and the head of Mike Outlaw. Unceremoniously dumping him to the outside. We've seen this before. This is a chance
Come on, Red Cloud.
Look at Belvedere trying to pick his spot. That's not the act of an unhealthy man right there. And you see Red Cloud put a stop to it. He's saying no, no, no.
Whose side is he on?
Definitely not on Niles Plonk. He wants to get out from underneath the thumb of Niles Plonk as soon as possible.
Plonk doesn't need Red Cloud's help. He should just, he deserves it because he won that bet and that because Belvedere's neck is so messed up.
Now he's saying you're nothing. He's jawing at Lakota Warrior, and he gets caught and thrown back into the ring by Mike Outlaw. Now keep your eyes on Mike Outlaw. What does he say over here? Looks like he's charging in for a forearm. Now look at the shots, those forearm strikes by Niles Plonk. He looks mad.
He does. He should be. He's being backstabbed by his own friend in the corner.
What is he going for here? Jumps off. It looked like he might have been going to stop the grace. Oh, and a mule
kick right to the face. Mike Outlaw stops him from stomping the grapes. And now, oh, there's that cross body block.
Come on.
Great offensive moves here by Mike Outlaw.
Belvedere, Red Cloud, get involved now.
Mike Outlaw has really endeared himself to the KC faithful as of late. Gutbuster rocks the world of Niles Plonk. Stomps him right in the face, follows it up with a vicious clothesline. This could be it. 1, 2, no! And Niles Plonk kicks out.
Thank goodness. Red Cloud is over there arguing with Belvedere. Belvedere's trying to tell Red Cloud, this is how you do my job.
You do it. If you don't do it,
Oh, hard right hand. You heard that shot.
Look how shiny Belvedere's head is tonight. He's really shined up for the boss.
Niles Plonk looking to try to finish up, put an end to Mike Outlaw here. And look at Belvedere swinging his arm, catches the leg of his boss.
That's how you do that.
And Niles Plonk eats a little bit of canvas, and now look at the look on his face. He is mad. Mike Outlaw, the jump, that jumping, turning European uppercut sends Plonk down to the canvas hard.
That was all Red Cloud's fault that happened.
And now Mike Outlaw's ascending to the top rope to the high rent district.
No.
What are you gonna be going for here? He drives that elbow right into the chest. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. That's it. Mike Outlaw picks up a victory against Niles Plonk.
Come on.
What some would call maybe an upset.
That's a huge upset. What do you mean some? Anyone with eyes thinks that's an upset. Red Cloud scooped that all up, allowing Belvedere to hold the wrong foot, and Outlaw gets a cheap victory. Why's that smile on his face?
Look at the smile on the face of the Lakota Warrior. He tried to hide it real quick, but
why is he holding his hand up like that?
Red Cloud. Get in here. Get in there.
Now he's calling for the Lakota Warrior to come into the ring.
Discipline him.
Look at the look. He's mad.
You are in this situation because of the choices you made. When you laid hands on my butler and hurt him, you have to serve me until he can again. And he can't because he's hurt. You are the most ungrateful, stubborn, big-headed guy that I've ever tried to teach class and sophistication to.
He's trying to help him.
Just hit it. Oh, he just slapped the Lakota Warrior across the
Lakota Red
face.
Cloud.
What? Get your hands off
Listen
him.
to me. You know what happens if you hit me? You have to be my servant forever.
Lakota, it's not worth it.
Hit me right here in the button. I know you want to. Come on, hit me.
What's this?
There's some sort of footage.
What is going on?
There's the Lakota Warrior. This is in front of the Scottish Rite Temple.
That's not a limousine.
This must have been them arriving to the building earlier today.
Who is shooing? Who is airing? What is going on? How is this airing? Is Red Cloud behind this?
Red Cloud looks just as confused as everybody else. And look. Well, looks. Red Cloud. Oh no. Oh, the jig is up. The neck brace came off. I told you that was a ruse.
This can't be. This is doctored footage.
What is the Lakota Warrior doing?
What is going on? Who is airing this footage? That was obviously doctored and edited.
So that obviously means that the stipulation. Oh my God. The Lakota Warrior is literally ripping ripping the pants off. The shackles of Niles Plonk are coming off the Lakota Warrior, and now Niles Plonk is begging for his life.
This is horrible. Some doctored footage, I'm assuming, and he's putting his hands on his boss.
This is months and months in the making. The Lakota Warrior has the proof that he needs to get released from this contract, from this stipulation, and you're darn right, the Warrior is going to take it out of the hide of the wine connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
This is horrible.
Oh, headbutts.
Poor
Driving
Niles.
that head right into the top of Niles Plonk.
Get out.
And there we go. Pitch him in back into his vineyard. Good job, Lakota. Yes.
Come on, Niles. Get up. No, this is
And with a charging clothesline, he sends his former employer packing. Good for the Lakota Warrior.
This is unfair. Niles Plonk did nothing wrong. He won a bet.
Let's hear it for the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
How liberating this must be for the man that was held hostage by Niles Plonk, that now he is finally free, and the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud is back in the NWL, and he answers to no man.
Finally, thank you so much. We finally got to see Niles Plonk get a little bit of his just dessert after ending his partnership, relationship, employment, whatever you want to call it, over the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. I love seeing him don that face paint again and really take it to Niles Plonk. And I think this is only the start of his revenge against his former employer. Well, let's switch gears a little bit. I'm going to throw it to Marty Bell, who's in the NWL Control Center for this week's NWL Update. Marty?
Thank you, Ben. This is Marty here from the control room with this week's NWL Update. Up first, we have Devlin with Buddy Shepard, the Buddy System, taking on Gil Rogers. Unfortunately, it just seems that Gil cannot pick up a victory, and this match was no different. Thanks to Buddy's interference, Devlin was able to hit that quick DDT, which he calls the Devil's Whisper, and pick up another victory. Seems that Devlin is unstoppable, and now with the Buddy System, we don't know where he'll go next. Buddy, congratulations. The Buddy System is on a roll here in Kansas City.
Buddy. Ain't no stopping this Buddy train. But you know what? I've come to think about it. And I've wined and dined with kings and queens, but there ain't no finer king than my buddy Devlin, the king of the squashes.
The squashes.
And
Right. Devlin, king of the squashes, under the guidance of the Buddy System, undefeated. You know what? You know why we weren't in that tag tournament tonight?
tell me, buddy.
Because they're scared. Because of the squashes. Because we're undefeated. That's why.
You know what? That makes perfect sense. So I tell you what, whoever wins those tag team tournaments, you're looking at your first challenge in a long line. You know what? After we get through with you, the line ends with us. Feel us, feeling you.
Well, you heard it here first. Devlin and Buddy, the Buddy System, want a shot at the first ever NWL Tag Team Champions. Now let's switch gears and talk about ACH and Mike Outlaw. This match took place at one of our live events in St. Peter's. We were so happy to finally have ACH here with us, and he did not disappoint, showing attitude, charisma, and heart. Mike Outlaw unfortunately did not come out victorious in this match, but we definitely would love to see ACH back with us here in St. Peter's. Well, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week in the NWL Update.
The NWL is brought to you by X1051 is Kansas City's alternative. More music, less talk, all day. Listen for 105-minute non-stop X blocks at 8 a.m., noon, and 4 p.m. And by Champion Tattoo and Body Piercing, Johnson County's premier custom tattooing and piercing studio. Stop by the shop located at 1016 East Santa Fe in Olathe, Kansas.
Ben, it is time for our main event of the evening. Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez takes on Jeremy Wyatt.
That's right. The Monarch and Sharkbait have been battling all across the Midwest. In every NWL live event, it seems like somehow, some way, these two warriors get intertwined. And now they're here in singles competition once again. I'm hoping that Sharkbait finally picks up a victory over Jeremy Wyatt.
Let's head down to the ring.
And it is time for our main event, Ryan. And it's your favorites here making his way
The
to
greatest.
the ring. Yes, and there you go. The Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt, looks to once again teach Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez what he says will be the wrestling lesson of his young career.
Well, it definitely will at this point. I mean, come on. Jeremy Wyatt can give many people wrestling seminars all day long. I mean, this guy, forget Muhammad Ali, the greatest is the Monarch Jeremy Wyatt. And obviously the greatest in tearing up the signs and the greatest in talking about the Guthrie is me.
He said he's going to wait till the competitors win so he can save this title.
He's trying to.
The Monarch Jeremy Wyatt turning up a fan sign. This guy is both loved and hated. Almost seems to be equal parts by people here in the Scottish Rite.
Because you have to respect his ability. That's the bad part to people that just want to hate Jeremy Wyatt. You have to respect what he brings to the table because he's that damn good. And there is another guy that's fantastic with him, who you're not talking about.
Relax on that.
Michael Strider is another man. The foundation with Ace Steel and these two is the greatest, I dare say the greatest action in wrestling history.
And here he is, UFC standout turned NWL superstar. Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez is here, and I cannot wait for this matchup. He is looking to pick up a huge victory over the Monarch Jeremy Wyatt.
Look, this guy is lightning fast. He's the kind of guy that can catch you with about 3 punches before you blink. So he's scary to fight. But Jeremy Wyatt has been around the wrestling ring so long, I think he's going to be able to tame this young kid. The best thing about Sharkbait are the women he brings to the auditorium.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest
They like
is
him
scheduled
here for some reason.
one fall.
They like
Your
Guthrie's
referee, Nick Chin. Introducing first from Kansas City, weighing 191 pounds, accompanied by Michael Strider and representing the foundation. This is the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt.
Yes! Monarch, the king!
And his opponent from Lee Summit, Missouri, weighing 170 pounds. Give it up for Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez.
Hey, he's got a bright future here in the NWL, that is for sure. But like you said, Wyatt, I agree with you, Ben, Wyatt will give him the greatest lesson of his career.
I said that's what Jeremy Wyatt said. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, you probably should
I'm
say
not
that.
the official commentator of the foundation like you, my broadcast partner for the evening.
We
Look
are
at this.
business partners in many ways.
A little chain wrestling to start the night off with. I don't know if that's a smart strategy by Jeremy Wyatt to try to go toe-to-toe with such an experienced jiu-jitsu grappler like Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez.
You're absolutely right. I mean, I don't know what, if you're having that way, you know, this guy has submissions everywhere. He has striking ability, and look at this, though.
Look at that, rolls him up, gets a 2 count, trying to get that quick pin on him.
You know what has helped Jeremy Wyatt in this is that Michael Strider is a big jiu-jitsu guy himself. So I'm sure he's taught him every counter that Sharkbait could possibly have.
Might be the biggest lie I think I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
That's a long list. I mean, be quiet, Ben.
Strider's a anyways.
He is. He has gone to jiu-jitsu classes for many years.
Once a year doesn't count. Now, nice arm wringer by Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez into a hammerlock. Transitions into that side headlock. Now looks like Sharkbait trying to do professional wrestling 101 with Jeremy Wyatt.
That's cute that he's trying to do that.
May not be the smartest of game plans. Jeremy Wyatt Sharkbait needs to stick to what he knows best, and that is that jiu-jitsu grappling. If he gets in a pro wrestling match with Jeremy Wyatt, he may be on the losing end of that equation.
What I don't understand understand is someone like Wyatt, he should just stomp the heck out of those toes. I do not understand how anyone wants to wrestle barefoot in 2017.
Snapmare over. Wow, with authority.
Did you see that?
Puts him in a rear chin lock. Folks, if you like the kind of action you're seeing here tonight on NWL TV, go to shop.nwleague.com, look at our calendar of events, and get your tickets now for when the NWL comes to your town.
Oh, Wyatt.
Shoots Wyatt off the far side. Nice shoulder block down.
Look at that, just the cock of the walk, baby. Well, he probably needs to pay attention to Sharkbait a little bit, but he knows who's the man.
What's that say about him, man, huh?
Jeremy Wyatt growing a pretty fierce beard in his travels over the last few weeks.
I think he picked up Red Cloud's beard, put it on his face.
Might be the case. Red Cloud should be in action here later tonight. Oh, look at that. Putting the arm wringer on him.
Come on.
Look at flexing for the crowd, showing that he is the dominant wrestler
Break that
right
arm.
here. Now Sharkbait rolling out of it, locks in a beautiful head scissors. Jeremy Wyatt's going to try to figure a way out of this, rolls through into a side headlock. What a wrestling match we are seeing here in the opening moments of this contest.
The counters that both these men have, I mean, it's, again, Sharkbait, bright future. But you're going to learn a lot in this loss tonight, buddy.
Last time these two competitors met inside the ring, it ended in a coronation pile driver, which spiked Sharkbait right on top of his head and allowed Jeremy Wyatt to pick up the 1-2-3. I'm very impressed with how Jeremy Wyatt is standing in and going toe-to-toe with Sharkbait here tonight.
I mean, Sharkbait's the kind of guy, he hasn't tried to unleash any kind of massive punch fest here, but I mean, this is a guy, like I said, lightning quick with the kicks in the back of the head. I mean, you have to be careful at every moment to keep your eyes on Sharkbait. Wyatt's been around the block. He obviously knows what's up.
Punch fest. Blocks that attempt there. Oh, look at this. He could be going for that triangle choke over the ropes.
In the corner.
And he's grabbing those cauliflower ears of Sharkbait. How painful for the young competitor here. Oh, vicious backbreaker off the top rope. I don't even have cauliflower ears, and that looked like it hurt.
Just pull those things off. What's he even need them for anymore? Wyatt knows exactly all the weaknesses of all these guys. He's barely been in the ring with this guy, and he knows exactly what he needs to do.
Oh, firing a hard form. Looks like he's softening that spine, that lower back up for maybe the coronation pile driver, because as we know, the pile driver compresses your vertebrae. It hurts every single part of your body. Nice blade kick there. Oh, look at Wyatt. Just a varied attack tonight against Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez.
Pillar to post is what Wyatt is doing at the moment. Look at that, exactly what I said. Stop those feet. I mean, it's just like when you have long hair, you want to pull that ponytail, you stop those toes, break them off.
Did you ever have long hair?
No, never. Not a hippie. Come on, Wyatt.
Thank God to that. Jeremy Wyatt now whipping Sharkbait into the far side, and again, it looks like Sharkbait collapses after that hard whip to the buckle. I think his lower back may be injured in this matchup.
All the brutal attacks that this guy.
Oh my goodness gracious! Almost a version of a regular suplex. And look at the ring general that is Jeremy Wyatt. Slamming his forearm. 2 times right in the small of 3 times in the small of the back of Anthony Sharkbait.
Just measuring those. I mean, that's one of my favorite things is when Wyatt takes that forearm and just rakes it usually across the face during a pinfall attempt, but now he's doing that in the lower back of Sharkbait.
Look at Sharkbait wincing in pain. You can tell that his back is worse for wear in this matchup. Now trying to get out of this submission type maneuver that Wyatt has him in and boots him right in the midsection. Jeremy Wyatt has an answer for everything Anthony Sharkbait is doing tonight.
Off the ropes. Oh, come on.
Now
little bit of hesitation, and Sharkbait capitalizes with a reverse elbow. And once again, a reversal on the whip to the buckle. Oh! Jeremy Wyatt misses. Nice spinning back elbow by Sharkbait. Make that 2. Sends Wyatt down to the canvas.
Lightning
and a
fast.
jumping clothesline. What Sharkbait doesn't have in size, he definitely makes up for in quickness.
Yeah, it's definitely something he's going to have over Jeremy Wyatt at this point.
Looks like Sharkbait was trying to figure out his next move here, and Jeremy Wyatt with a low knee right into the lower abdomen of Sharkbait Gutierrez.
I think what happened was he was trying to get some advice on jiu-jitsu
Oh!
from Michael Strider. Now look at that big kick to the head. Come on, he's on Dream Street.
Big kick to the side of the head. One kick to change this match. Springboard
Come
crossbody. 2.
Oh, man,
So close. Now a spinning back heel kick right to the midsection. Oh, and that running, jumping knee strike right to the face.
Come on, Wyatt.
Usually followed up by that. Then shooting star press. 1, 2. No.
Goodness. Thank goodness Wyatt was able to kick out of that. Sharkbait thought he had him, the momentum going all his way, but Wyatt's still able to kick out. And what's Sharkbait gonna have next? I think I've seen all his tricks at this point, haven't I?
Sharkbait going back to his bag of tricks. What could he be pulling out for the Monarch? Like I said, one kick could be it, but he just slams it right into the buckle. And again, a reverse elbow. Sharkbait still trying to figure out how to beat the Monarch, and now this could be it. He's going for that guillotine choke. That guillotine choke is locked on.
In the middle of the ring.
He doesn't have the hands clasped yet, though. And it looks like, Jeremy Wyatt with a vicious brain buster.
Nice counter.
Brings Sharkbait down right onto the back of his head. And now both men are down. Sharkbait trying desperately to lock in that guillotine choke. If he would have locked those hands, this match could be over.
The effects still seen on the face of Jeremy Wyatt, but Sharkbait down as well. Who's going to be the first to get up? Looks like Wyatt's going to be first to his feet. Stopping that count, and is Wyatt going to be able to attack now? Here we go.
Wyatt once again exchanging strikes with the advanced striking ability of Anthony Sharkbait Gutierrez, who is going to get the better of this exchange. Another hard forearm strike, and look at those palm strikes.
Look at him just kicking him away and knocking him away. What? You can't do it to Wyatt.
And then, catches him that lead leg with that Pele kick. Jeremy Wyatt's down. 1, 2.
Look at the leg.
Oh, now nice transition into that cross arm breaker.
No, fight it.
He needs to lay back fully to get that full extension. And Wyatt fights his way back up. Wyatt seems to be one step ahead of Sharkbait this entire matchup.
And look at that, taking that shoulder block, hitting his head on the apron, it looked like.
What is Sharkbait doing here? Going for a high-risk move, and he missed that shooting star press. And then Wyatt dumps him spine first into that security railing.
It sounded like a car crash as his spine went right into that security guard railing. This is great. Now that's the time that he needed. Now Wyatt needs to pounce on this Sharkbait kid right now.
That could be the exact opening that Jeremy Wyatt needed to pick up a victory over Shark. Look at him, he's picking him up by his face, almost like fish hooking him, bringing him back up to a vertical base.
Boy, you're sitting there assuming that that's what he needed to beat Sharkbait? No, you should be saying that about Sharkbait needs every opportunity to try to beat Wyatt.
The momentum was definitely favoring Sharkbait during the last few moments of this match. And now after crashing in that security railing, Sharkbait may not know where he is. And here comes that elbow drop. And if he hits this, it's over. No, Sharkbait.
No.
Now he transitioned that to a triangle choke.
Get up.
It's in deep. Sharkbait is bridged. Oh, he just snapped the toes. The toes of Sharkbait Gutierrez have been snapped by Jeremy Wyatt.
That's exactly what he should do. Look, he knows every weakness. Look at that pump kick. Here we go. It's over. It's got to be.
Oh, reverses that into a crucifix pin, 2. Almost got a 3. Sharkbait stayed 1. Oh, look at that. Oh, STO. Just drives him right into the center of the ring. I cannot remember, Ryan, when the last time that Jeremy Wyatt looked so vicious.
And that would be his last match, Ben. This is exactly what he does in every match. He has no mercy towards any man in the ring, and Sharkbait is definitely feeling the brunt of that right now.
What is he doing?
Oh, look, he was taking too much time. Sharkbait has him in an ankle pick. He has that ankle pick in deep.
No, get to the ropes, get to the ropes. Yes, thank goodness.
Wyatt trying to get to the ropes. He only
He
had
should
the
have
rope
broken
for a
up.
second. He only had it for a second. Oh, look at that. Strider gets booted right
Why
off
is he
the
kicking
apron.
Strider? He wasn't touching him. He was just trying to talk to him.
Once again, Michael Strider provides a distraction. Oh my God, look at that pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Jeremy Wyatt has put away Sharkbait after the distraction of Michael Strider.
After he did take hold of that ankle lock. Jeremy Wyatt picks up the victory over Sharkbait. I'm not going to say a huge victory. He's a rookie, for goodness sakes, but Wyatt outlasting the MMA superstar Sharkbait.
When will Sharkbait be able to pick up a victory over Jeremy Wyatt? Jeremy Wyatt seems to have an answer for everything Sharkbait threw at him here tonight at the Scottish Rite Temple. What a main event, though. Good gravy. That was one of the best wrestling matches I've seen in a long time.
That was an unbelievable victory for Jeremy Wyatt. A great match to end this show.
For Ryan McGillicuddy, I'm Ben Miller. We'll see you next time on the NWL.